Hello, we are the Sticky NORCAM. NORCAM Bandits work better for you?
NORCAM Bandits works great.
This is NORCAM Harry. I apparently went from being I was telling you off camera, I went from looking like Macaulay Culkin when I was a kid to now, for the last 10 years. Thank you. It's not ABC Family anymore, is it? What's that station called? Whatever station airs Home Alone ad nauseum this time of the year, I don't go anywhere without getting stopped locally. Stop and Shop, convenience store, and someone goes, you know you look like one of the Sticky Bandits? Or you look like one of the Wet Bandits. I went from looking like Macaulay Culkin to Marv. So I'm gonna lean into that. I'm just gonna own it. It is what it is. Now, what are we playing today?
Today we're playing Home Alone on SNES.
It's creative, I will grant you that. I mean, it's missing a back. You need some tape for it.
I need some tape. Yeah, we'll do some tape or something.
Rob's not upset about that. Where's the gaffing tape? It's bits, Rob. It's bits. It's what we do for NORCAM.
Oh.
We are the NORCAM Bandits, and we're going to play Home Alone. This is the SNES version?
This is the SNES version.
I've never played this version.
Well, I am prepared to fail miserably.
Oh, always. Always. It's kind of a mantra of mine. So without further ado, let's get into Home Alone for SNES. Great to be out of the slammer, Harry. You said it, Marv. Did you round up the gang? Are we ready?
The gang?
I fixed everything. I know, like, they're not mobsters, they're just like...
But the gang implies more than... Did you round me up?
You know what I really want to see, and I will dance? Why is Al Capone in this game? I mean, I know it was Chicago, man.
Kids love Al Capone.
Apparently.
And bowling balls.
Am I gonna find Jimmy Hoffa in the dumpster?
I did not think
is that a...
Marshmallow. Very well.
I mean, I'd like to consider myself something of an ear flap aficionado. You got some flaps there, my friend.
Flippity flap.
Now, I'm a little directionless. Like, yeah, what's with all, like, the mafiosos in this game? I'm just gonna do this for a little bit. Just kind of
Just reenact that scene.
Well, before I got sidetracked, as I often do, many years ago, do you remember Christina Spinelli?
Sure.
She had pitched one of the all-time greatest prequel ideas, Home Alone when Harry met Marv. I am determined.
I'm on board.
Oh no!
No, that's great. A young Eddie profile.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Speaking of which, this is relevant. He just got his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Oh yeah.
So good on him and Macaulay.
You know what I found out though? You have to pay for that.
Oh yeah, there's a reason why.
Like, it's not just like bestowed upon you. It's like, it's a little Vanity Vain, or...
You know, that's actually how you can explain how Ryan Seacrest has one. All right, now can I go down the chute? No.
You know, Muhammad Ali's is actually like mounted onto a wall.
Really?
Yes. Because of the name Muhammad, he didn't want people stepping on it. So
I get it. That makes a ton of sense.
But he's the only one that has that.
Yeah, I gotta be honest with you, it's not as glamorous as it looks. I was actually out there many years ago. A lot of Scientologists and a lot of smog. That's really... Oh no!
Oh.
You know, Macaulay, if you keep saying that, it's gonna lose its meaning.
This is not comfortable at all.
Yeah, we look like we're like about to shoot like an SCTV skit with you dressed like that.
Under these hot studio lights, the studio's already toasty as is.
Way to upsell the studios. Woo! Good looks.
I mean, it's winter, it's warm.
Now, I remember the NES... Oh, I found some stairs! I was gonna say, I remember there being multiple, like, floors and rooms in the NES version. Now, when are our favorite bandits gonna show up? I'm sick of dealing with all these mafiosos.
That's the gang.
Yeah, I want to know, like, I want to meet the person who their job many years ago, let's say, well, realistically, like 4 years ago, was to write dialogue for NES and SNES games.
Oh no.
That'll teach you to mess with the Wet Bandits, you little punk. You said it, Mike. Why are they making Joe Pesci like they've reduced him to like just like one-liners? You said it, man.
I'm trying.
Yeah, now Jason's going.
Continue. Not that Eddie did a great job of.
Hey man,
Slingshot.
for my first time, all right? My first time.
Can I select? No, you cannot select. I thought maybe like.
Oh, you're off to a fabulous start.
Pizza. Man, I missed it. Another slingshot. Wait, does he just collect slingshots? Okay.
Now, I'll use this time to ask. Well, actually, I maybe shouldn't probably ask this. Maybe I'll ask the viewers if we have any. Favorite Christmas movie? Is there like one, or is this like a top 5 scenario?
I can do top 5.
No, are we saving? Because I know you like to post things on
No,
Instagram.
we can go. I think I've done that prior years. What my number 1 and stuff is. Should we start at the bottom? And
Are we
work our way
going?
up?
No, we're gonna go 5 down.
That's harder. Like, how do you start at the weak point? Oh, I knocked the dude out. Awesome.
Pretty sure that would have killed him.
What's it good? National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I'll put it.
That's a given. Yeah, that's a good one.
What is your 5th?
My 5th. Yeah, this is a lot harder than I anticipated. You know what? All right.
No random order, or
You know what? No, I'll go 5. Mixed nuts.
next time. Okay, you were saying that. I'm like, I watched that.
It showed absolutely zero promise, and I sat there and I'm like, you know what? The cast is stacked, and it actually turned out it's quirky. It's not like I don't think there's gonna be people out there that are gonna be like, oh my god, Eddie, yeah, Mixed Nuts is such a great movie. It's one of Sandler's best.
It's almost like a poetic, like stage play almost.
Yeah, you know what? And
remember.
if you didn't grow up in the era of Disney Adventure, the little magazine, that's how I even heard of the movie. Was the one sheet was the ad on the back of the book.
What else is good?
Incidentally, how I also discovered the most amazing baseball movie ever created, Little Big League.
Oh, wait.
And I'm not even close to joking right now. One of my absolute favorite baseball movies. Most people say Rookie of the Year, which, funny enough, was directed by Daniel Stern. Most people don't know that.
Oh, didn't know that.
And so I have a friend, Shannon. She grew up in Chicago. And I don't remember if it was her or her buddy Ari. He's a big-time editor in Hollywood. When they filmed Rookie of the Year, it was a season where the Cubs were just having a just absolutely miserable, like could not catch a break time. They were actually, while the Cubs came back out to play the actual game, the crowd turned on and started cheering for a Harry to come. What was that his name?
Daniel Stern?
No, the kid. Henry, yes. Henry.
Rowan Gardner.
Rowan Gardner.
Yeah.
Funky, but love it. Couldn't remember his name.
Could you go?
Oh my god.
Now I died again?
And I think he would eventually grow up and be an American Pie. Not just the first one, or the second one, or the third one. All 4 of them. I'd have to watch the straight to DVD ones to see if he pops up in any of those. Those are like Gremlins. You just poured water on it, like 20 Eugene Levy starring
exactly.
American Pie, like side quests would just pop up. Like, what business did Eugene? I love Eugene Levy. Don't get me wrong. I'm not to disparage the great Mr. Eugene Levy here, but like, what business did Jim's dad have hanging out with just random kids in high school? Was it like
top 5 Jim Levy movies?
I mean, like, I'm sorry. I'm just, as a parent, I'm a little confused. Like, was it like an empty nester thing? Like, Jim finally got his act together. He's gone. I gotta hang out with these kids. That seemed like something the Stiffmeister would do.
Which I think he did.
Yeah.
One of the
You know, admittedly, I saw the first 2 and like parts. Oh God,
Was that Zoolander?
I
Look like Derek Zoolander.
can't get out of the door, and I don't want to get caught by. No.
Oh, is that Marv?
Yeah.
Or Harry?
That's Pesci.
There we go.
Oh no. Joe Pesci's having none of your crap, Macaulay. Okay, so he's really, really bad at, being like a threatening cat burglar. Oh, what? No! I lost my pizza.
Alright, additional Christmas movies we gotta finish on our list. Let's just name a bunch.
Yeah, we just let it hang.
Scrooged. Or Scrooged. Right.
That's higher up for me.
Definitely.
That's way higher up for me. Okay, we'll say 4. I'll go Christmas Vacation.
Okay.
Which, admittedly, that's a bit of a crime because it should be way higher.
Oh, yeah.
I got a curveball, I think, coming.
I'm gonna go Die Hard because that's The debatable.
You stole my curveball. I was
Curveball, what, groundbreaking thing? Everybody debates that.
Yeah, well, because, you know, Bruce Willis himself had said, it's not a Christmas movie. I beg to differ, sir. When you hear the Run DMC Christmas song in that movie, it's officially a Christmas movie.
I'm with you.
Oh my God.
It's more than a Christmas
that place
movie
is
at all.
cursed. The Nakatomi Tower, that place is cursed. You know what the Nakatomi Tower is right next to? Rebel Radio.
Nobody ever talks about that.
The famed radio station that the Lone Rangers, yes, pluralizing Lone Ranger.
Nobody ever talks about that. I'm surprised. Like,
It's like as an adult, it was the first thing I noticed when I was like,
I just remember why. Yeah.
so I have a thing for VCRs. I used to have one of those working. Flint Memorial Library, I'm coming for you. I just discovered you guys have the DVD VHS thing. I'm coming. And I'm coming for the ghost hunting equipment because I'm going to talk my boss into doing a ghost hunting show. He's having none of it.
I believe in ghosts just as much as I believe in goblins and other dishes. The chupacabra,
I was just thinking of the line from
Loch
The
Ness
Simpsons.
Monster.
Oh, Lisa, it's not real. They adults just made it up like ghosts or Michael Jackson. Just to scare little kids. Speaking of which, I'm actually shocked in some capacity that Michael Jackson did not have like a cameo in this game.
Except for Derek Zoolander. I'm sorry, that's Derek Zoolander to me.
You ever play Moonwalker for Sega?
I haven't, but I've seen it.
Looking back on it now, woof. That was just not a good look. I have that on VHS too. Yeah, where's it going with that? Who's texting me? It's one of the few videos we'll ever make where it seems like I have a social life.
Daniel Stern.
That's gimmick infringement. I'm gonna sue NORCAM now for gimmick infringement. Alright, so we did top 3. Yours was Die Hard.
Yeah.
Top 3 from me. You know what? And I don't want to say it because I get everyone's reason for hating this movie. I do, because it makes Americans look like garbage. Love Actually. It's a fun little movie, but they hate Americans. We got Billy Bob as our redneck president. And then there's a British guy just randomly walks into a bar in the Midwest and immediately gets invited over to this house with all these women. It's just like, really, and my favorite part about that scene is he walks in and what's the song playing in the bar? Smooth by Santana. Oh my God. All right.
Round out honorable mention, obviously. My favorite always is Christmas Story, but, you know, Elf's up there as well, but...
when it comes, if this was like a casual office conversation, I'd be rattling them off because we're putting each other under the hot studio lights. I'm just thinking like, wow, my mind went blank.
I can't think of my Christmas movies.
Because I think I was gonna go Scrooged at 1, and then Die Hard at 2.
Okay.
But I completely forgot about A Christmas Story and Elf. And you know what it is with The Christmas Story? Still love it. One of my absolute favorite Christmas movies of all time. You Have No Soul if you don't like that movie. I just think I've become so desensitized because for 20-something years, I was ride or die on that 24
Oh yeah,
hours of A Christmas
I love
Story.
that. I'll still watch that. I love that you can like just pick it up wherever.
Oh yeah.
It's like, it's middle of the day. Oh, it's 35 minutes in. I'll check it out. I actually enjoyed the sequel that they came out with last
I still
year.
haven't seen you. Were talking to me about that.
It does an honorable thing to like honor the previous movie.
And I can never remember the actor's name. And it's so funny because, like, again, that's one of those scenarios where you're like, oh my God, Billy Madison's dad is the dad from A Christmas Story. Oh my God, he's Kojak too. This guy's been in everything. Okay, I'm starting to
I don't
get
even know where
left
to
up.
I'm like, I think I.
They don't make them like this anymore, kids. I think that's why video games intimidate me now because they're so multi-layered and faceted, whereas with us it was like back and forth, up and down. 2 buttons. I
Going
needed 2
left or
buttons.
right?
I did not need to crack government codes with my video game controller.
How do I lift this guy up?
Do I dare ask if anyone has like that absolute go-to Christmas song?
Rock Around the Christmas Tree, I guess.
That's a good one.
Which I found out only recently hit #1 for the first time in like.
Yeah,
ever.
and Mariah Carey sent her some flowers for dethroning her. I thought that was very classy. That was very
really?
classy. Oh yeah, yeah, she actually did. Because that was the first time that Mariah's gotten knocked out of the #1 spot for like, I don't know, almost 30 years. When did that song come out? Like 94, 95?
Yeah. I don't remember like the memeism around it until like the last few years. Like, It's only recently I feel like
You know what's funny?
that, like joke.
I don't even remember it being that big when it was out. Like I remember it being a thing, but I don't remember it being like this like instant like Christmas classic type thing. Only until recently, and then she just leaned in hard. Like as soon as you get past Halloween, man, Mariah's
right there.
she defrosts, and it's just the defrosting process begins on November 1st.
You know, she moves the goblins from
Yeah,
goblins and ghosts.
I feel very.
We need to go across the street and find a Mariah Carey.
The studio is haunted. All right, anticipate the next NORCAM show. Harry and Marv's Excellent Ghost Adventures. I think you'd be down with it. You can be Rufus. Knock him down at Rufus. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm humbled.
Yeah,
I'm humbled. I don't.
It's not great.
It's not great. The NES one was a little bit better. Not
On
great.
a scale of Home Alone sequels, where do you put this?
Oh God, you know, Home Sweet Home Alone. I think. This was just. The dumpster was already on fire when we got here. We were just trying to warm our hands by it.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible.
And our sticky hands by the warm fire. On that note, as always, we try to encourage members of the community in North Reading to come and learn the equipment, take some classes, shoot some footage, bring some better games than what we have to work with. But this was meant to be a very Christmas-themed ordeal.
Holiday themed.
Holiday themed, yes. I stand corrected. I'm sorry, I had about like 4 existential breakdowns before we started filming this, trying to do the holiday shopping. So, on that note, I'm NORCAM Eddie.
I am NORCAM Harry?
NORCAM Harry.
Harry.
And we will see you next time. Enjoy your holiday.